Boy Tone Duncan. I am doing my first live presentation right now. I hope you are able to listen to this. I hope you're able to share this with some friends, give some feedback on this. Today, what we're going to be talking about is we're talking about plant-based nutrition as a way to deal with coronary artery disease. And what we need to first and foremost point out is that so many people die from this. It is the number one killer of men and women. So this is something we truly have got to get a handle on. And what we've found out through Dr. Esselstyn and other extremely accomplished and well-respected physicians is that a plant-based diet can completely reverse one of the greatest killers ever known to man. You guys, what we're really going to discuss right now is something that your parents had never heard of, something that many doctors never even speak of, and that is the sheer fact that the way you eat can have a direct outcome on your health and ability to fight off disease. I want to thank you for listening to this, and I want you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button now and the bell while you're at it so that you can be made aware when we have other videos like this one. Okay, so check this out. When Dr. Esselstyn had moved patients, he had like 200 patients, about 188 of them actually showed up and became meaningful parts of this study to find out what plant-based nutrition could really do to prevent cardiovascular disease, also known as coronary artery disease, or as we just call it, heart disease and articular plaque. So here's what ended up happening. What ended up happening is that of all of the participants, the 188, okay, 177 of them actually did what they were told, and about another 21 of them really acted as though they didn't care. And let me just say this really quick. Of the 21, every one of them died. Okay. Of the 177, okay, I want to point out that all of them, they stopped having the chest pain. They stopped needing to have all of the different procedures. They were able to decrease the medicine because some doctors would not completely remove them from their medicines. They were able to mitigate all of the medical apprehensions and start living a normal life. But the ones who didn't listen, they ended up with strokes, they ended up with worsening pain, they ended up dying. And this is what you need to realize is that when you remove meat, fish, and dairy from your diet, and all the associated products, when you remove, and this is very important because it's not just about being vegan, when you remove processed foods from your diet, when you remove unnecessary oils from your diet, you have completely changed the game on heart disease and on artery plaque. We have to understand that it's not just from saturated fat. What we found out is that it's actually equally from the amount of processed foods. That's right, cookies, cakes, snacks, nutritional bars, bread, all of these processed items. These are like the Velcro that allows saturated plaque to stick to the veins, to the arteries. It's important to know. Okay? So today, what we found out and what we're really putting out there is that if you change your diet to strictly whole foods being foods that are plant-based, you will see a massive change. Heart disease will no longer be your problem. Matter of fact, it will be your victory. But we have to focus. We have to focus on changing our diet. What we found out is that of all the people that were able to effectively change their health, they needed someone to talk to. They needed to stay connected. They needed for someone to check in. So listen, you can do it. You're going to need a support system. But you've got to walk into this knowing that it's not going to make you feel better. It's going to heal you. And you deserve it. You're important. You're the most important person in your life and possibly, quite possibly, a lot of other lives too. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult to change. I know that sometimes all of the anxiety, all of the stress, all of the failures, all of the hardships of life compel you to sometimes focus in on just making it through the moment. But you can make it through this disease. You can make it to the side of championship that will make you the leader, the role model to the people who are looking at your situation, are looking up to you to fight and to win. You can become the leader. You can be that vehicle of change, that actual visual success story that someone else needs, just like you need it. You can become that which you could not find. Hey, this is your boy Tone Duncan. I am encouraging you to listen to my channel, subscribe, like, share, and enjoy. Comment and engage. Till next time, remember, plant-based nutrition changes lives. Lean, green, and healthy fruits and vegetables. Okay? This is your boy Tone Duncan. Share. Peace.